How's it going, everybody? It's not so anonymous here, and welcome back to a brand new video. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about my starting 5 in Forza Horizon 3. Now, before this video starts, I just want to say a big thank you to Born15 for actually choosing me to give me this opportunity to make this video series idea. He did it himself, so a lot of other people were doing it from some other YouTubers. So if you guys do want to check out his channel, his link will be down in the description in the first link. Basically, I'm talking about my starting 5 cars in Forza Horizon 3. So what that basically means, if you guys do not know, it actually means like what cars I'll be picking as soon as I get the game, like I'll be saving up all my money for. But with that being said, guys, let's move on to the first car. So for my first car on this list is the Ariel Nomad. Now I have to say I'm really liking the Ariel Nomad just in general, just because it is an awesome off-road car. Now I don't usually take off-road cars, as you guys probably know. I'm a big fan of track cars and stuff. But I do think since this is an open world and we're in Australia, I decided to take an off-road car just because this one does look pretty cool and we are in the Australian Down Under. And this car does make 235 horsepower and it looks ridiculously awesome just because it does have those awesome rails from the sides. But it does look pretty cool and I can't wait to see it in Forza Horizon 3, so let's move on to the next car. So for the next car on this list, what we do have is actually a newer car also in the Forza Horizon 3. It is the 2017 Nissan GTR. Now, I do like GTRs a lot, I have to say. I'm not a big fan as Limitless plays, but I do have to say it is super awesome, and I can't wait to drive this car into Forza Horizon 3. The 2017 model actually got a new facelift, a new interior, and everything like that. It looks pretty nice, but the subtle changes actually made a big difference in my opinion. So I can't wait to see this car into Forza Horizon 3, but it does make actually over 20 more horsepower than the regular one, so it got a little bit of a power boost and stuff kind of like that. But I think it will make big differences when you're driving in the Down Under. So for the third car we're talking about, again, a newest model into Forza Horizon 3, the Koenigsegg Agera. Now I have to say the Koenigsegg Agera is super awesome. I can't wait to put my hands on it just because it does make over 1500 horsepower. Only thing that can top that is maybe the Bugatti Chiron that may come into Forza Horizon 3's DLC. I don't really know. But this car is super awesome. It makes over 1500 horsepower with 3 electric motors and is V8 inside of it in the back. It's rear-wheel drive, and I'll show like pictures of it right up here. It's awesome in red, I have to say. It would be super fun to drive just because it is a newer car again that we've never actually tested in a Forza game. So the car that takes the silver medal is the Aston Martin GT12. Now I'm a big fan of the Vulcan, as you guys probably know by my latest video, but this car is just like this little brother and just sounds super awesome in general also, and just look absolutely insane. It has a massive wing in the back, rear-wheel drive. It's pretty much like a baby Vulcan pretty much, and it is the Vantage form, which is pretty cool I have to say. It makes over 600 horsepower. And the awesome wing in the back and livery is just make the car for me. So I can't wait to see this car in Forza Horizon 3, but let's move on to the gold medaled car. So for the golden car, or the golden medaled car on this list, is the Ferrari F12 TDF. Now I have to say I'm loving this car right now just because it does make over 665 horsepower and is rear-wheel drive, classic Ferrari right there, front engined, and it's just so awesome in general. I just can't wait to see this car screaming through the roads of Australia just because this car is probably meant for that. It's meant to be driven hard. It's meant to be doing all that kind of stuff. Just because it is rear-wheel drive, you can swing it around everywhere and stuff. It just, as you guys can probably tell by my voice, I'm really excited about this car. Just because I do like front-engined and rear-wheel drive cars, they just swing around really nicely and just perform as good drift cars. Even though this is a track car, I think it'd be fun to drive around just taking in the view of the beautiful Australian Down Under and just admiring the V12 screaming in the back. But this was going to end today's video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to slap that like button to show your support for the channel. It really means a lot, and we're closing on at 50 subscribers. We're getting there, almost 4 subscribers away. It's a huge milestone for me. So you can hit that subscribe button, help me out 4 more away from that 50 mark. That'd be super awesome. Like and subscribe, and until next time, I will catch you guys later. Peace out.